Oh, guys, another day of gun violence in the history books of America. Bro, as in, it's crazy how anyone can just decide to, take a gun and come and end your life. It's crazy, but guys, all of you by now know what happened to Charlie Clark. Charlie Clark is an American, what do you call these guys? I think I'd say like he's almost a politician, but not a politician. And he was shot dead. He was sniped. Guys, he was sniped. And this guy was a close ally to Trump. And I saw the video. It's very sad. Listen, I don't understand why you would, kill someone because he thinks differently from how you think. I think that's very, I don't really fuck with it, man. Even a racist. Listen, I don't care how racist you are. Trust me. I don't care how racist you are. Bro, I will never think of killing you. Never. I don't care how racist you are. But see, if you start abusing me like now insulting me, anybody who insults me, I'll feel some type of way towards them. But if you believe in something, I will never think of, hurting you. I just say like, fuck that guy. But coming to try and take your life is crazy. And this is not the first time we've seen it happen in America, man. And it just didn't start now. It's been happening since like forever. I think America has lost like 2 presidents to, snipers and shit. It's crazy. And one thing about Charlie Clark, he's a Republican. And Republicans, they mostly vouch for gun laws, and in the Second Amendment, that the Second Amendment states that citizens are allowed to bear arms, for self-defense and freedom. That's what the Republicans believe in, and it's unfortunate to see that somebody who has fought to keep guns in the arms of civilians has lost his life to a gun. That's very unfortunate, man. And he's a close ally to Donald Trump. And you also saw last year Donald Trump was almost shot. It's just God that helped him turn his head. Let's see if we can get that Donald Trump video. Donald Trump. But I don't think we can find it I think we can find it on Google or something of I don't even know why I went this far. I don't know. Let's see. There's like a slow motion video I saw. There's like a slow motion video I saw. Trump head movement. Yeah. This is the video I was talking about. Guys, look at this.
Take a look what happened.
Do you see that?
Take a look what happened.
Damn.
Take a look
three
what
bullets.
happened.
Second one, passed him again. Damn, bruh. But listen, it's crazy. So this here is like how he was shot. I can't play the video here, but it's tragic. This was yesterday in Utah.
You guys okay?
Do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
Okay.
I don't want to show the video because I don't want problems with YouTube. But guys, so the shooter, apparently the shooter, let me see. This is the shooter. This is the guy who killed. This is the guy who shot him.
Continues for this killer. We're expecting to get another update from authorities in about 30 minutes or so. We begin our team coverage with NBC4's Conan Nolan. He's live from the newsroom with the latest on this investigation. Conan.
That's right. To that degree, police in Utah have offered that $100,000 reward. They're looking for help from anyone who can apprehend the person responsible for yesterday's murder of political activist Charlie Kirk. They believe they have the weapon that was used and an image of their suspect. Surveillance footage from a building stairwell of a person of interest, a man appearing to be of college age, who police believe may be the one who, with one bullet, took the life of political activist Charlie Kirk in yesterday's horrific shooting at Utah Valley State University near Provo.
After the shooting, we were able to track his movements as he moved to the other side of the building, jumped off of the building, and fled off of the campus and into a neighborhood. Our investigators have worked through those neighborhoods, contacting anybody they can with doorbell cameras, witnesses, and have thoroughly worked through those communities, trying to identify any leads.
Police believe the assassin shot from a distance roughly 200 yards away, then jumped off the roof. Investigators were able to recover a high-powered bolt-action rifle in a nearby wooded area adjacent to a neighborhood. They believe that is the weapon the gunman used. Tom Winter covers terrorism and security issues for NBC News.
Should they be able to trace that gun, that's not always something that's possible if there's any sort of homemade parts on it, although that appears not to be the case here. If they can trace this in any way, then that could be helpful as well. Even if it was not a legal sale or a handoff, they would at least be able to go to the last person that they have paper on and conduct their investigation from there.
Police believe this was a targeted attack at the Turning Point USA event on campus, which had extensive pre-publicity, with many on campus knowing that Charlie Kirk was going to begin his nationwide conservative tour on this campus, where Kirk routinely engages in political discourse and debate with people who don't agree with him. The 31-year-old father of two young children routinely voiced optimism that face-to-face dialogue was fundamental to a healthy society, a principle for which he gave his life. On Capitol Hill today, lawmakers pleading for civil discourse.
This is detestable, what's happened. Political violence has become
That's crazy.
all too.
With Glovo, you've got the city at your fingertips. Got cravings? Order on Glovo. Running low on toiletries? Glovo's got
I'm
you.
not
Download
paying
Glovo.
Google
Order anything you
Premium.
want and receive it in minutes.
I told you academics hasn't paid.
All too common in American society, and this is not who we are.
Violence, which affects so many different people of so many different political persuasions, is an affliction of America. And coming together is what we ought to be doing.
That was House Speaker Mike Johnson and Minority Leader in the Senate, Chuck Schumer of New York. The President of the United States says he's going to speak with the family of Charlie Kirk today. Vice President J.D. Vance is going to Utah to pay his own respects and take part in whatever investigation is underway. And we expect a news conference within a half hour. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.
You know, Conan, President Trump announced this morning Charlie Kirk will be awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I want to talk about the optics of doing that, but also what does that tell you about the significance of who Charlie Kirk?
But this person who did this is very stupid. You're dumb. Why would you do it? But anyway, listen. This is the thing. You know, Trump talked yesterday, and Trump was saying that this is a all these people shooting at the Republicans is because of the narratives that the Democrats are pushing. You know, there's some unstable people outside in the society, and listen, me, I'll say it because, man, fuck it. Most Democrats people are just weird. They have weird. They are very woke. That's the thing about Democrats, and the narrative they push towards, you know, the society is like saying things like Trump is Hitler. Saying something like that. There's one deranged, dumb, stupid kid seated somewhere who'll take a gun and go and shoot Trump. That's the truth of the American society, because guns is in the hands of civilians. They're armed. It's their Second Amendment right to bear arms. You understand? But pushing a rhetoric about the right, about Republicans being dictators, you know, them taking away the freedoms of America and all that kind of stuff. There's some crazy people who don't really think. They've never thought in their life. There are people who are like, they have mental issues, depressed, and woke mind. Listen, you know when I came to see that we're living in a crazy society. Rapper Da Baby shot and killed a man in a mall. He was never cancelled. Nothing ever happened to him. But when he went on stage and said, it was just something short. Probably, anybody can, get what he said from anything. And he said about the homosexuals and HIV. He was cancelled for that. From selling 300,000 copies first week to selling 5,000. That is a crazy fucking society we live in, man.
Manhunt for Charlie Kirk's killer. The shooter took just one shot, and today authorities released this image of a person of interest. They believe the shooter is college age and threw the murder weapon away in the woods when he made his getaway. Jim Murray is in Utah with the very latest.
This is the person of interest in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. He's apparently attempting to hide his identity under a baseball cap and dark glasses. His shirt emblazoned with the stars and stripes and the slogan, "Land of the Free, Home of the Brave."
That individual appears to be of college age.
Brave.
Guys like
that individual. Emblazoned with the stars.
This guy looks dumb. The guy looks dumb. He looks retarded. That's the truth. College age. Why would you throw your whole life away? Killing somebody who has never even killed anyone. See, if you are killing something like, let me even say a military man, a military soldier. It's more understandable because even though the military have killed to defend themselves or to defend the country, they've killed. You went and shot somebody whose only crime was saying what's in his mind. If we were to kill everybody who disagreed with us, we'd all be dead. At least most of my friends would be dead. Probably I'd be dead. If we were to kill each other based on what you think. If what I say warrants my death, I think we'd have like 4 humans or 6 humans in the world, and they would be in different continents, never talking to each other. That's the only way. It's crazy. I hope they catch this fucking stupid dumbass guy.
Stripes and the slogan, "Land of the Free, Home of the Brave."
And then there are people celebrating his death. Isn't that just dumb? How can you be? You're stupid to celebrate somebody's death no matter who it is. See, if this person didn't kill a bunch of guys, damn, it's getting hot. If this guy didn't kill a whole bunch of guys, why would you, this guy didn't kill anybody? You can celebrate the death of a terrorist or somebody or a murderer, but celebrating the death of somebody who didn't do anything is crazy to me, man. Anyway, guys, I think that's all we have for today, man. That's all we have for today. Yeah. What is Sandaminos? I'm out.